wasn't feeling very good. I was starting to feel just kind of sick and tired, and I couldn't breathe very well. Since I was going out of town, I thought, well, I should go get something done. So I went to the emergency room and told the physician there that, I thought maybe I was having some asthma problems because I couldn't breathe very well. And he examined me and he said that he wanted to do a CAT scan, which I thought was kind of odd because I've been in the hospital multiple times for asthma before, and they don't usually do a CAT scan. And so I went and had a CAT scan, and he said, you have a huge mass in your abdomen. You have cancer. First I thought he was crazy, and then I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Because what they told me initially was that it was ovarian cancer. You can't even fathom, what's gonna happen next or how things are gonna be. It's just this kind of horrible feeling. They admitted me to the hospital that day. The next morning, they came in and took me off to surgery, sent it off to the lab to be biopsied and just to see what state, the staging and everything. I mean, the doctor told me he was gonna admit me, he was gonna call the oncologist, but beyond that, I couldn't process anything. I called Cancer Care because I knew at that point I needed some help from the standpoint of needing an advocate that could think clearly. I mean, my husband's great, but he was caught up in the emotion as well. When I finally got to go in and see the physician so that I could talk about what my treatment options were gonna be, they, we went through all the different chemotherapy drugs they were gonna use. And then the next day, I get a call from the doctor's office and they said, by the way, it's not ovarian cancer, it's cervical cancer. What do you mean all of a sudden? Oh no, it's not that, it's this. I called into Cancer Care and was really upset and was talking to my nurse saying they changed my diagnosis, what am I supposed to do? And that's when the nurse said, well, I would recommend sending your samples out for a second opinion. The Cancer Care program was really great about getting the samples sent off to another facility. They came back and said that it was definitely cervical cancer. The treatments got adjusted so that it was the proper drugs. And then I went ahead and started chemotherapy, knowing what the diagnosis was out of the gate. A person should contact Cancer Care as soon as they know about the diagnosis. Before they do anything, go for treatment, go for anything, they should contact Cancer Care. They need to look at that card and pick up the phone and dial that number. And I know it sounds counterintuitive because my first thought was not, oh, I should call my insurance company, right? My first thought was, oh boy, this stinks. But it is the best phone call you'll ever make. And the very beginning is where you really want you want stuff to get on track immediately. There's no downside to utilizing this program. So I think it's important for people to know, or for patients to know when they have cancer, that you have somebody in your corner that has medical background, medical expertise, that is going to be in there swinging for you.